What's up, everybody? So awkward. I didn't realise how awkward it would be talking to a camera. But here we go. Hi everyone, I'm Noralee, and this is my channel. Yep. Welcome to maybe the one person that's watching this, because that's the one person I sent the link for this assessment. I'm here today to talk about YouTube, the wonderful life of YouTube.
Now before we get into the rest of the video, I realised while editing this that there were some things that I forgot to talk about that were quite important. For example, when was YouTube created? It was created on the 14th of Feb 2005 in California. It was created by 3 guys named Chad, Steve, and George. I think I got that last one right. It's just, yeah. Moving on. So what is the platform YouTube? YouTube is a free video sharing website that makes it easy to watch online videos. You can even create and upload your own videos if you wanted to and share with others. YouTube is one of the most popular sites on the web, with visitors watching around 6 billion hours of video every month. That is insane. We watch too much YouTube. Okay, now with that out of the way, I hope you enjoy the rest of this video.
Now, I'm not a YouTuber in any sense of the word. I mean, I think it takes a special kind of person to make it on YouTube. They have that kind of boom. Also, there's a couple of things that they have or do that kind of helps with production quality, all that kind of stuff. To begin a YouTube video, many of the, not even the bigger ones, like loads of people on YouTube normally have like an intro, whether it be like a saying, so they might, I don't know, jump into screen. That's there are other videos on this channel from when I was in college and I tried to be a YouTuber, and mine was jumping into shots. There's like loads of them. Sometimes it's just a catchphrase that people say at the beginning. Sometimes they even do actually have like a title screen at the beginning. One of the most important things, I think, to be a YouTuber is to have a good camera, which I don't, and to have good audio, which I don't. And I don't think I'm committed enough to making this video for this one thing to go and get a mic. Sorry, but you're gonna have to deal with really shitty quality. It may not seem that important, but one of the things that really stands out of YouTube, or makes it at least, you know, aesthetically pleasing, is their background. My background is titties and makeup, but I guess from my background, maybe you would suggest that maybe it would suggest that maybe I did makeup tutorials on my show or YouTube channel, or that I was really girly and I did a girly thing or something. Your background kind of helps to solidify the kind of style that your channel is, and maybe the stuff that you do on it. So my background, as you see, it's kind of just randomly put together, but there are people who might have like a nice white wall with a couple of really decorative things on it. Some YouTubers have like their fan art on the back of it. Some just have like a green screen, but that's more for like people who don't want to see the background, they just want to be the person like on the video. So that's normally used for like gaming channels and stuff like that. I chose a really weird position in my room to set this up because it was literally the only good place. Like, there are loads of clips, as you can see soon, with me trying so many different positions in my room, and it was all to do with the lighting. And there's so much stuff in my room that it wasn't. This was just like the only place I could really do it. Making sure everything's at the right height. Is this better? Facing the light. The next important part, well, it's pretty much what makes you successful on YouTube, is people watching your video. So one way you do this is by creating an almost misleading title, which is called clickbait. And so you might say, oh my gosh, I can't believe she did that. And you'll be like, what did she do? And they click on your video, and actually it might be that she put on a sock. Like, you can get money from being a YouTuber, and YouTubers actually get kind of ridiculed about this, being like, oh, it's not even a job, like YouTube isn't a job, and that kind of stuff. But they actually get paid some serious buck once they've, you know, obviously they've made it big. The smaller ones you kind of get maybe a little bit here and there, which is why views are so important, because depending on how many people watch your videos depends on how much money you can get. There are people who do YouTube for their job, and you'd think like that's the dream, but it's actually quite stressful, and it requires actually a lot of work to constantly have new content to bring out and to be relevant and to always have views, so you are always getting money. There are beauty channels, once they get a big enough following and all that, they actually will come up with their own makeup brand. So Ella has a beauty channel, and she does a bit like other bits and bobs as well, and she has 11 million subscribers or something, and she also has her own makeup line, and she's had it for a couple of years, and she's had loads of products come out and stuff like that, and a lot of the people who buy her products is the people who watch her videos. There's also kind of a joke with YouTubers that once you've made it big, you write a book. A lot of YouTubers come out with books, and it might not be like your standard novel kind of book. Some have come out with like a book filled with poems or something, and they're kind of fun poems and they're colourful. Some have come out with autobiographies. Some have come out with how to do life books or something. Like kind of those kind of books. But it seems like for some reason every big YouTuber, well, not every big YouTuber, but a lot of big YouTubers will write a book. And when a YouTuber promotes their book on their channel, they do generally say, guess what, yep, another YouTuber wrote a book. Like, they are well aware of this trend themselves as well, yet they still do it. A good thing about being internet, like being able to become internet famous, is it is actually really personalised as well. Like, you don't have to go through massive companies and go for auditions or something. All you need is camera, yourself, maybe a quirky personality, something interesting to talk about, and then you upload that video onto YouTube, and then there you go, you've started. And it may take like a couple of years to generate that following. You might need to share that video around on every platform that you can possibly think of in order for it to get seen by people. But sometimes it just happens like that. That you had one great video that went viral, and then everyone was watching it, and then all of a sudden you had all these like people subscribe to your channel, and then other times it is a really slow working process. Now these people who have a huge following of people, they're actually really influential. The people who generally watch the bigger YouTubers, their demographic is normally my generation and below. So that's 25 and under. A lot of the kids that watch it are kind of like that. Like, they make a joke saying that, you know, the majority of their audiences are 12s and they're teenagers. And in those years, they can get influenced really easily. So if a YouTuber that they really, really admire and is actually their role model, like, if they encourage negative behaviour, then their viewers will think, oh, they do it, they're my idol, I think they're really cool, and they've got, you know, they're rich and famous, then obviously if I want to be like them, I have to be like them with negative behaviour. But then it can also work the other way, and if you have a YouTuber who's actually really nice and always works for charity and does all this kind of stuff and, you know, promotes real like wholesome behaviour, then the people who watch their channel are gonna like see that and want to be like them, and they're gonna like mimic their behaviour. So YouTubers and everyone else on like other social platforms are like influencers. Now on YouTube there is an array of channels and stuff that's on there. There is something there for everyone. You've got gaming channels, cooking channels, makeup channels, just the random kind of bits and bobs, cat videos, animals of all sorts, Vine compilations, Snapchat compilations. Like, it is endless the amount of things on there, and there is guaranteed something for everyone, whether it just be music, whether it just be gaming. Like, it is endless. And there's kind of two main types of channels. You've got the personal channels, which is like the vloggers and the reviewers and all that kind of stuff. The people who film and edit their videos themselves, or they might just have like, or some of them do have editors or something, so they will film the videos, but then people will help them edit it and to manage them and stuff like that. They're kind of more personal YouTubers, like it's kind of their personal life and it's their personal job. Then you have other channels which are more company based, like BuzzFeed. BuzzFeed is a huge company that produces YouTube videos, and they have loads of different kinds. They have like YouTube Yellow, BuzzFeed Yellow, BuzzFeed Blue, and all that. And they have people who script, film, edit, manage. Like there's a whole team of people who maintain that YouTube channel. So you've got like the personal one, and then you've got like the business side. Something else that just annihilates YouTube at times is the introduction of new trends and like challenges. I remember when I was a kid that when there was a trend, it kind of lasted a while. Everything seems to be a challenge nowadays. You've had the ice bucket challenge, the cinnamon challenge. You can just say a word and then slap challenge on it, and then all of a sudden it's a challenge when it even isn't. Like the flip bottle challenge. If someone compiled a list of all the challenges that are created and will always be created, half of them are stupid, and some of them are actually really important. Like they mean something, like the ice bucket challenge, which is to help create awareness of a certain kind of disease and stuff like that. And then you've got stuff that's like the cinnamon challenge, which is if you can swallow cinnamon without creating a puff of cinnamon dust coming out your mouth because you can't swallow it. I personally watch YouTube more than I do TV. There are days when there is absolutely nothing to watch on TV. Absolutely nothing. Yet you've got like 100 channels to choose from. Yet there's nothing. But online and YouTube in particular, there is so much content on there that you can just type up whatever you wanted, and there's guaranteed going to be a video on there that you would want to watch. Well, I hope this video has been, I don't even know, knowledgeable. And if you want to see more examples of how bad of a YouTuber I am, there are other videos that I created when I was in college that you can look at and just play around with. I haven't watched them in years, and I'm never going to watch them ever again. That's all I have today. Thank you for watching. If people who weren't supposed to watch this watched this all the way, thank you, I guess. Sorry if this was really, really boring. But see you possibly never again.